Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes as the August dog days go rolling right along. We actually had in some areas, we talked about this yesterday, from New York City, northernmost New Jersey, the Hudson Valley, Connecticut, Long Island, a little bit of humidity relief came down. I was walking around Manhattan yesterday evening, and it actually was quite pleasant. I was quite surprised. But for everybody else further south, down in South Jersey, southeastern PA, south central PA, Maryland, northeastern Virginia, no such luck. And even in the areas that got a little bit of humidity relief, it's pretty much done. We're going back in the other direction. But not much is really going to change from now through Tuesday, other than the fact that temperatures will be on an uptrend over the weekend, and we are going to see a large area get to high temperatures reaching up into the lower 90s. So let's start off with our satellite loop this morning. There really isn't a whole lot that's different from yesterday. You've got this stalled out frontal boundary that is offshore. You have the northern part of the jet stream basically pulling up into Canada, so we're just locked in right in the middle with very warm, very humid air. The one thing that's going on since yesterday, we talked about the fact that we had this bit of dry air that bled southward. We are seeing the high with this, the surface high, is out to the east, and that is keeping a bit of an onshore flow, which has helped to keep the temperatures down somewhat. But it's also starting to bring the humidity back up in areas where we got relief, and bringing humidity up even more in areas that didn't get relief. Well, that high is going to pull out, and we are going to go to a south wind on Saturday, and then a southwest wind on Sunday, and that's going to be increasing temperatures, and that carries us into Tuesday. Right now, still not too bad. As you go up north, you can notice the dew points aren't really all that high. Those are the blue numbers. They're all, now this is at as of 8 a.m. Eastern time. There's the dew points were running in the low 60s, but of course you go further south and you're talking about into the tropical air, upper 60s and low 70s dew points from central and southern New Jersey on southward into Maryland and northeastern Virginia and throughout southern Pennsylvania. So the one upside in terms of shower and thunderstorm activity, by the way, is that pop-ups are going to be there again this afternoon into this evening. I think they're going to favor areas from western New Jersey westward into Pennsylvania and maybe down into parts of northern Maryland and northern Virginia. But they should be scattered in nature. Maybe a couple of clusters form. There were a lot of severe thunderstorm warnings that popped up in Pennsylvania yesterday. We might see a repeat performance of that today. We'll see how it plays out. We'll just watch the radar. It's the best thing we can do. Here's the surface map this morning. Stalled out frontal boundary offshore. At least we're not getting any kind of well-developed waves on this front, because if we were, we would probably see a lot more clouds, a bit more of an onshore flow, and and rain, or at least some rain. But we're not really getting that. This is just typical summer weather, and it's great summer weather if you've got beach or pool plans as far as the weekend is concerned. So just to take you through the next 5 days, it's a rather straightforward situation here. We're looking at those pop-ups possibilities late today, and again, here's how the NAM model sees it anyway. And you see the flare up here in Pennsylvania, western New Jersey, down into Maryland and Virginia. Then they die out. Tomorrow, more of the same. The boundary is offshore. It stays offshore. There's a bit of a trough that goes by Saturday afternoon with what looks like a line of storms from upstate New York down into north central PA. Most of those go by well to the north of the coast. Sunday, again, some pop-ups to deal with, and the next real cold front doesn't arrive until Monday. There's a weak front that comes through, Tuesday. There's a weak front that comes through on Tuesday, and then we have a stronger cold front for Wednesday. So both those days afford opportunities perhaps for more widespread shower or thunderstorm activity. Here are your high temperatures for today. upper 70s to lower 80s. For Saturday, we're going to take it up a notch. We're going to bring those numbers up to the low and mid 80s as you go north and east. But you're going to start to see some 90-degree highs, southern New Jersey, southern Pennsylvania, down into Maryland and Virginia. And then Sunday is going to be a hot day. We're talking upper 80s to low 90s everywhere, and even some middle 90s down around the Washington, D.C., Baltimore area. Only relief, a pop-up shower or thunderstorm, and that's about it. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait until the middle part of next week. So that wraps it up. The tropics are still quiet. There are no tropical storms to worry about as far as the next 5 days are concerned, or tropical depressions or anything else. So enjoy the August dog days and have a great weekend. We'll see you later on the YouTube live stream tonight, probably at 6 o'clock Eastern time. And watch for website posts later on in the day.